clouds drifting away, leaving those shadows under.
This morning I'm hiking Dee Why Headlands. It's a coastal ecosystem that provides an important wildlife corridor between Curl and Dee Why lagoons. The headlands have excellent views south to Manly and north to Long Reef and beyond. Dee Why Headlands is on Sydney's northern beaches. The hike is 1.6 kilometres one way and it'll take about 45 minutes. There's a formed track, short steep hills, rocks and many steps. You can start the hike on the south or north end. I'm starting from the south at Curl and have parked my van in the car park by North Curl Surf Lifesaving Club. It's paid parking here, but there's some free street parking if you're lucky. Check out Griffin Road at North Curly, Pit Road or Surf Road. There's bathrooms at the start and the end. Bring water with you because it can get pretty hot when the sun's out. And make sure you have some good walking shoes. Okay, let's go explore. Okay, I'm going to stop this video here so I can explain what happened. From the title, you would have already guessed that I dropped my camera over a cliff. Here's the camera here, so you can see that I got it back. Here's what happened. I had the whole day planned, but because it was my first vlog, things were taking a little bit longer. It started out as a beautiful day, and then the weather took a turn, so I was just trying to rush through the shooting before the storm came. I took a path off the track so I could show you guys the hidden lookouts along the hike. Full disclosure, these lookouts have no safety barriers, so they're really dangerous and there's a huge drop over the edge of the cliff. I was actually a few meters away from the edge. I was filming with my Insta360 in one hand and the Canon in the other. A strong gust of wind came and it blew my hat off. I reached up to catch my hat and I let go of my camera, tossing it to the ground in front of me. I watched in slow motion as my camera rolled along the ground and over the edge of the cliff. I knew there was about a 10-meter drop over the cliff into the ocean, but I crawled to the edge to look over to really see if my camera was a goner. About 2 meters down, there was a ledge that stuck out and my camera had fallen on top of that. There was a bottle and a tire nearby. So in all my shock, I thought, somebody had to have gotten down to put those there. There has to be a way to get my camera. Common sense made me step back, go back to my van and think about it logically. I don't want to get anyone into trouble, so I'll just say my camera was retrieved and I got it back, but it was sitting in a storm for 3 days, so I wasn't hopeful that anything would work. So here it is. It looks perfectly fine from the front. I mean, the flash is completely damaged, but I don't use that anyway. And then I saw the back. The screen is completely smashed. So the camera still turns on. You can actually film with it. So this is me filming right now, see? But because you can't see anything on the screen, you don't know what you're filming and you can't change any of the settings, so it's kind of useless. But the tripod's fine, my memory card was intact and all my footage survived. So why did I choose to publicize my stupidity and share this with you? Well, when the vlogging gods throw you a hook for your first video, it's hard to knock that back. It's also a great lesson for staying on the right track during a hike. Luckily, the only thing that got damaged that day was my camera, and I guess my confidence as a vlogger, but I'm working on that. Okay, that's it from me. Let's get back to the hike. I'm Tam, and I live on Sydney's northern beaches. 2020 inspired me to be a little more creative in how I continue to travel. Who says you can't have adventures in your own backyard? Join me for a new video each week as we explore this beautiful part of the world.
First step out of the maze, follow the path and wander. And we go with no illusions. And we leave all our conclusions. Remember, hope instead, the best is up ahead. Oh, with no regret. Oh, we don't have to look back.
There's a great part of history just when you start the hike on the north side of Curl Beach. It's a monument that was erected on the cliffs, and it's to commemorate the lives of 10 men who fought in World War I. The men were actually from Randwick in Sydney, but they had spent a lot of time at Curl hanging out just below on the beach. It was built purely by amateurs and erected by volunteers in the area. The monument can be seen by ships as they pass by at sea. It stands out pretty boldly on the edge of the cliff. It's right on the edge of the cliff, so it's pretty tricky to get to, and I would definitely suggest looking at it from afar, as it's pretty dangerous around these edges. You can also see it from North Coco side of the beach.
Living